to those who've been joining us over our last few speakers, and welcome to those who are just tuning in to the Women's Biz Tribe Next Level Success Summit. I'm so thrilled to have you joining us. My name is Annie Gibbins, CEO of Women's Biz Tribe, which is a global community of empowered women who collaborate and we help each other to achieve our own unique versions of success, balance, and happiness. Women's Biz Tribe members proactively work to fast track our own success journeys. And who doesn't like that? We much prefer to take the elevator rather than the stairs in our professional and our personal development. And we're pretty unapologetic about stepping into and claiming success on our own terms. We're super excited that all of you joining in this summit will be automatically joining our online community, because we believe that together we're stronger and together we rise. And you are going to be absolutely delighted by our next speaker. Her name is Angel Tuccy. Angel is an award-winning speaker, radio host, TV producer, PR media specialist, and 15 times best-selling author. She helps her clients to be featured in thousands of major media publications, TV, radio, podcast, magazines, stages. Oh my goodness, this woman has been awarded the most influential woman of the world, best morning talk show, best talk show team, all of these things during her 12 years in broadcasting. I can go on and on about Angel, but I'm going to let her do the presenting today. So welcome to our summit, Angel.
Annie, I am so excited to be here today. So excited to be invited to be a guest speaker on your Women's Biz Tribe Summit. I've had so many people reach out to me after they've seen the promo and the marketing go out, say, tell me more about this Biz Tribe. And you absolutely need to be here. I'm so excited for all the new guests, all the new members to join us on our adventure. And I'm super excited to be, as a mom of twins, a guest speaker on your show today, Annie.
Absolutely.
Right. So I am a mom of twins, just as I said. Annie's brand new book just came out. If you've been following her, if you haven't, make sure that you get both of her books. She's a brand new best-selling author of 2 times over. Lots of accolades for Annie, and super excited that she has put this event together, because like she said, we are unapologetic in celebrating our success. And as women, what's so fabulous about us is we know that when we link arms and we rise up together, that there's more room for success for all of us. I do have my fan. I'm at that age now where I've got I always need like a fan on me. I hope you can't hear the rumble of that, but always have to have a fan on me now. And so I've got a little breeze going. Hope you can all appreciate where I am. My twins are 28 years old and super excited. And I also have a 25-year-old. He's actually getting ready to celebrate his quarter of a century birthday in just a couple of weeks. And so I'm feeling a little aged right now. But what I am here to tell you is there are so many opportunities for exposure for your business, for you to speak on what I call OPA, other people's audiences, or in front of other people's audiences. There are opportunities in radio, in television, in magazines, podcasts, summits, stages, virtual stages, live stages, all sorts of places for you to feature your business, your book, and your brand. And I am here to boost your media exposure. As a media specialist in the industry and in this space for over 12 years, like Annie said, I was a radio talk show host out of Denver, Colorado, named, I was awarded Most Influential Woman of the Year. We were best morning talk show, all sorts of fun little accolades. But I will tell you, my favorite accolade is getting to help you rise up as that small business, leverage the power of media exposure, get your foot in the door, open the door, and create that elevation of brand, elevation of credibility, elevation of trust, because all of that brings more business to you, more success to you, where you are attracting clients versus chasing clients. How does that sound? Right? When somebody has discovered you as a guest on somebody else's podcast, an interviewee on a radio or a television show, maybe they're reading through a magazine, they've never heard of you before, but they discover you. And by the time they get onto your calendar and reach out to you to become a client, they are super qualified and a hot lead. No more onesies is what I like to teach my clients. No more one-on-one sales calls. No more one-on-one coffee meetings, no more one-on-one get to know you meetings. Those are great for building relationships, and relationships are critical to our success. But you cannot build $1 million scalable, couple of commas, zeros in your business, building your business one person at a time. What you can do is build a scalable business, leveraging the power of media exposure, one to many, one to media is what I like to call it. So I'm going to teach you today 3 fabulous steps on how you can boost your media exposure, selling your knowledge, not your time, right? Our time is our most valuable asset. And I want you to scale and automate and leverage the power of other people's audiences, exposure, visibility, media exposure, all of that to grow your business, your brand, and even sell more books if you are already an author. How's that sound? All right, let's get started because we have a little bit of time today. As you can see, scrolling through the bottom, makeyourbigimpact.com. That is where you can go and grab my complimentary media starter kit. So there's a whole kit that we've put together for you. Lots of great juicy assets in there. There's a full year of headlines that you can use to reach out to media opportunities. There's a 10-day, actually there's all sorts of really fun gifts in there for you. And it's all complimentary just for being here today as our gift to you. So you can grab that at any time, makeyourbigimpact.com. Of course, you can follow me and connect with me over on LinkedIn and love to hang out with you there. So first thing I want to do is help you to establish yourself as an expert in the industry. Journalists are looking for experts, people that they can reach out to for quotes, for an interview, for a feature. Every single day, there are hundreds of thousands of media opportunities that as small business owners, we can tap into. We are missing out if we don't position ourselves as that content expert. So think about this. I think of it as a magnet, right? What do magnets do? Attract. What is your magnet topic that when people think of you, that they think of this topic, that this is your specialty? This is probably the thing that people want to pick your brain about, right? Hey, Angel, can I pick your brain? I want to ask you some questions about media. They want to pick your brain. This is probably the content that you're giving away for free already all day long in those get to know you calls, those discovery calls. You're giving it away for free on social media posts. Like, this is your juicy goodness, right? This is the thing that you are known for. So for me, it's media exposure. When you think media exposure, you think Angel Tuccy. When you hear Angel Tuccy, you think media exposure. It's my magnet. So think about, what is your magnet? What is the topic that people reach out to you for right now, that if I was to hand you a microphone and say, without any preparation at all, what could you speak passionately about for about 20 minutes? You don't have to research it. You don't have to study it. You don't have to put a presentation together. You could just go. This is your secret sauce, right? This is your secret sauce. I call it your media magnet. And so if we were going to take a piece of paper and kind of do a little exercise, right? I want you to think about what is your expert topic, right? Your media topic, right? Your media magnet, right? So what is your topic? Your media magnet is what I call this, right? We're going to draw 2 lines down the paper, right? So you've got 3 columns. In the first column, I want you to put a $sign because I want to help you monetize, right? I want to help you monetize your media magnet, your exposure, all the way to the bank. In the second column, we're going to put a little heart because this is something you're passionate about speaking on. And in the third column, we're going to put just a little ABC Media logo. So do you see that? So we have our topic, right, is our media magnet, something we can monetize. If my camera's backwards, monetize with our $sign, something I'm passionate about, and that there's media opportunities in the space. I am going to blow your mind today. And I just hope that you are ready for this because this is so awesome. What I want you to take away from today's presentation is that there are so many opportunities for you to create exposure, for you to create visibility right now, today, right where you are. So often people ask me, Angel, when do I start? When is a good time to start creating media exposure for me and my business? I always say on any day that starts with the letter T, Tuesday, Thursday, today, tomorrow, this day, As a business owner, every day is a good day to start building your following, building your list. And that's what we're going to use these media interviews to do, is to build a list and to build a following. Get them what I like to call into your sales castle, and then we can sell them. Because in a media interview, we're not there to sell. Even if people don't buy anything, if the audience doesn't buy anything that you sell, they should still get value out of the interview, out of the feature. And that's what journalists are looking for. Can you provide value to their audience, even if they don't buy from you? And so for a lot of small business owners, this is a really critical step, a really critical change, where we have to take off our sales hat. Because so often we're like, if they're 5 feet in front of me, if they're close, if they're here, right, I'm going to sell them something. But media interview is the long game. It's the bigger picture. Like, we're in this for a much longer visual, right? A much bigger impact. If I sell something today, I put money in my pocket today. But if I can go and make an impact and create a legacy and create momentum, that's ongoing. I can even create residual income and momentum out of that. So we want to put our PR hat on, right? This is really creating impact, getting our story out, something that is evergreen, that can continue and live on the internet, in media, in a magazine, in print, in digital, right? Virtual, all of that. So we're taking our sales hat off, putting our PR hat on, selling our knowledge, not our time, through media interviews. So we're picking our topic, and how do we know, right, that we've got a good one? This is what this little exercise is going to help us. How do we know we've got a really great topic? Number one, is there money in this space? So I want you to think about, are people buying books on this subject? Are they going to workshops? Are they attending webinars? Are they paying for conferences? Are they paying to learn about this topic? And a couple things that you can do is go to Amazon, go to an online bookstore, and are there books being sold in this topic? Type in your topic, type in this media magnet, right? So for me, media exposure, right? Small business visibility, right? I can type in some of my keywords and see, are there books in the space? Are people buying books? Is there a customer base that would buy my book, that would buy my products? Would they buy something from me after they heard me in a media interview? So do a little homework, look online, right? Are there conferences, are there websites, or are webinars that people are paying to attend? Are there seminars going on? Are there virtual summits that are happening where people are coming and even if it's a free ticket, right, registering to attend these events? So that is the first thing we want to check, right? And do a little homework, right? And so as you click over onto Amazon, like, it'll tell you, if you type in, if you look up books on your topic. So if I looked up books on twin moms, right, Annie's book is going to come up, but how many books are coming up in that space? And this is just to give me a frame of reference, some framework to know that there's an audience for me. Second piece is the passion, right? The heart. Am I passionate about this? My secret formula, and I guess it's not a secret, my success formula, my success strategy that I teach my clients is 2 interviews a week, 1 press release a month. Write that down. 2 interviews a week, 1 press release a month. That puts your brand, you, on over 100 audiences, 100 stages, 100 media platforms every single year, 100 audiences. I track all of this. I have this fun little media mastery tracker that we created, and we track all of our media opportunities in one place so we can keep track of all of our interviews, all of our media assets. 2 interviews a week, 1 press release a month. That's 100 stages. If you are not passionate about this, I promise you, it will be about 98 interviews too many, right? It will feel like watching paint dry. You want to be so passionate about this, right? You want to know that there's an audience, a customer base, an audience for it. You are passionate about it. And this third column, this is the juicy piece right here. This is the mic drop. This is the game stopper for all of this. Are there media opportunities for you? So I want you to make a wish list. What are the media opportunities, right? Who do you want to be interviewed by? Where do you want to be featured on? Are there magazines? Are there TV shows? Are there talk shows? Are there podcasts? I want you to start to create a wish list, right? So you have your wish list of media opportunities, right, that you want to be featured on. Remember, we're looking for 2 interviews a week, 1 press release a month, and that will give you your 100 stages a year. This is a proven formula 2 interviews a week takes anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes per feature. You're going to save so much time versus all the one-on-one networking and the one-on-one phone calls and the one-on-one. I want you to build relationships with people, but not during your prime business building hours. I just don't want you to fool yourself to think that one conversation at a time, one-on-one, is the most useful use of your time. One to many, right? Being interviewed in front of an audience that can hear your message multiple times, repeatedly, over and over again, is just a smarter use of our business building hours, right? So we have our wish list of media opportunities. But next piece, remember I told you do a little homework, little research on going to Amazon and looking online for webinars and seminars, right? Type in your topic in webinars or conferences and seminars. The second piece I want you to do is go to Google, right? Our fabulous little friend Google, put our topic in the Google search bar. And when you click on the results, it's going to give you some filters, some options, right? One is going to say all, and it's going to give you everything on your media topic. One might say photos, maps, books, videos. There's a sub filter that says news, NEWS, news. Click on that, your topic, and then look at the news outlets, only the news outlets that are covering your topic. You're going to see a really exciting number that I want you to put in this column here, right? I want you to put that number in this column. I imagine there are lots of media opportunities that you've never even heard of. You didn't even know existed, but there are journalists covering your topic every single day. And so when you click, you type in your magnet, right? Your Google, your media topic, click on news, right? For the search engine, it's going to give you an instant media database of media opportunities that are currently covering your topic. And here's the thing with media, it's cyclical. So if they're talking about it once, they'll do it again. And it comes around in cycles. So now you have an instant media database of all these media opportunities of journalists who are covering your topic that you can start to build a relationship and follow and connect with instantly. This is your organic media database. So every single week, I want you to just go and do a quick little search and add 2 or 3 journalists, right, to your media database. Keep track of them. Keep track somewhere, an Excel spreadsheet, a Word document, using a tracking system, your calendar, right? Keep a chat, right? Or keep an ongoing list of the journalists that are covering your topic, because your topic comes around. All right, so that's you, right? You positioning yourself as that content expert, starting to build up your media database, building up a media list, finding journalists who are covering a topic that you can start to monetize. Remember, I said 2 interviews a week, 1 press release a month. What do we send to these journalists, right? How do we reach out to them? What do we forward to them? How do we connect with them? How do we establish ourselves as that expert? We are going to send them our press release every single month. We're going to write a press release with extra, read all about it. This is the exciting news that is happening in our world today. So right now, I know you are running circles around the average entrepreneur, right? You are working entrepreneurial half days, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., or in some of our cases, a little bit longer. We're overachievers, right? We work these long days. We're busy. Unfortunately, the mantra of the small business owner is busy but broke, right? I want you to be busy and monetized. This is how we're going to do it. A press release is the language of media. This is how we speak to media. When I was a radio talk show host, I would get into the studio at 3:30 in the morning. We would start scouring the press releases to find the stories we wanted to feature on our talk show. News stations do it every single day. A press release, this is your golden ticket. So once a month, on the day of your birthday, my birthday falls on the 18th. How about yours? Write that date down. What day of the month is your birthday? Mine's the 18th, right? So on this day, I want you to create a calendar event, a recurring event in your calendar called PR Day, Press Release Day, Public Relations Day, Promotion Day, like Celebration Day. And I want you to look at your calendar. I want you to look back 2 weeks, and I want you to look ahead 2 weeks. What are you most excited about? What have you done? Who have you interviewed? Where have you been? What have you started? What have you changed? What have you added? Right? Who are you working with? What are the breakthrough stories from some of your clients? I want you to look and I want you to celebrate this. As small business owners, we don't celebrate often enough all of our successes, and we can get ourselves just in this hamster wheel of feeling like we're just not getting ahead. If we can take one day a month, every single month, pour yourself something bubbly, right? A fuzzy drink, maybe a bubble bath, bring your team together and figure out what is the most exciting thing that we've done and write your press release and send that press release every single month to your database of journalists. Is that helpful? Right? This is really starting to get good. Like, I'm getting a little bit into the weeds, the nitty gritty, the nuts and bolts of all of this. Again, if you go to our website, makeyourbigimpact.com, you're going to see lots of great resources that you can add to what I'm teaching you today. We have a full year of attention-grabbing headlines. That's probably the most exciting piece that you're going to want to grab out of that, because every month you're going to want to send a media pitch, right? A media story to the journalists, right? 2 interviews a week is the goal that we're looking for in order to have you featured on over 100 stages and 1 press release a month. That's the strategy. That's the success strategy that we teach, right? Success is a strategy, not a secret. And that's what we're after. So we've positioned ourselves as the expert. We've built up our media database. We're putting together our press release every single month that we can now send out and connect with journalists in a most professional way, competing with them or competing against true public relations specialists. We're establishing our brand as a legitimate, viable expert, right, that they can reach out to, a quality guest, because they now see us as a quality guest because we've sent them our press release and shown them every single month what's going on, something they can reach out to us for, positioning us as that content expert. Super good, juicy stuff. The third piece that I want to touch on really quickly is that I told you can't sell in a media interview, right? You're there to provide value, even if the audience doesn't buy anything from you. And if you are selling, most advertisers or most radio shows and television shows will send you to their advertising department, right? Versus putting you on as a guest on their show, on their programs. There's one thing you can sell in a media interview. Anybody want to guess what that is, right? You want to guess what that is, right? Your knowledge, all your good stuff, right? We kind of talked about it just a minute ago, is you can sell your book, right? As an author, it is the number one way to attract media opportunities, to get invited to speak, to get invited for interviews, invited to be featured without having to pay for advertising. And they will let you sell your books, right? So this is my promo copy, right? This is the preview copy before it was made available for sale of Get Discovered, right? If I could teach you everything you wanted to know about media, right? And all the good, juicy stuff, all my fabulous stories, tips and tricks of the trade for $20, would that be valuable, right? So if you want to sell your books, right? If you were doing a media interview, 2 interviews a week, and you are selling your books out of those media interviews, you can now monetize. You can now monetize these media features. And let me just do a little fun math for you. 2 interviews a week. If you sell 25 copies of your book out of those 2 interviews, that's $5,000 US in sales every single month in passive income. So these are not clients that have to be on your calendar. You can totally scale and monetize your exposure, leverage the power of a book, right? A microphone in one hand and book in the other, 2 interviews a week, 25 copies of a book, 7 books a day. If you sold 7 books a day, that's $5,000 in sales. And 100 books a day is $1 million in sales, all from selling your juicy goodness, right? Sharing your expertise, what you are passionate about, right? You found an audience that's willing to buy the book on it, and the media opportunities that are looking for guests every single day. This is good stuff, right? And I know I speak fast. I cover a lot of ground in a little short of time, but I promise you, if you go back to that complimentary media starter kit that we put together for you at makeyourbigimpact.com, you can take it at your own pace, get the resources that we've put together for you as a gift for showing up here today. And of course, if you go and grab your copy of Get Discovered, you can read it you can read it at your own pace, and it's all like there for you, ready to, at your pace, slow it down. I just wanted to give you so much value. I'm so excited that you're here and part of the Women's Biz Tribe movement as a member of the Women's Biz Tribe. So excited to serve you and Annie today. Hopefully that was just incredibly valuable, incredibly helpful. Annie, do you have any questions for me? Was that good?
Oh my goodness, I think you've blown everyone's mind, Angel. And what am I imagining? Everyone listening in from around the world is thinking, oh my goodness, I have been not directing my time and my energies in the right place. Because how common is that all these entrepreneurs, those that come into my world through the Biz Tribe, out there anywhere doing your thing, you're thinking the other people, the people who are so important, the people who are so popular are getting all this visibility. And here we've just heard it from the expert, the person who actually receives those press releases, going, oh, hello, something came by my desk. If someone's sending me a press release, that's the thing. It doesn't mean that you're the best person in the world in that topic. You may not be. Maybe you are. Don't limit yourself. But even if you're not, it's the consistency. It's the evidence of doing. It's like, hello, I'm doing this business. Here's the evidence of it. Here's another press release. Here's another press release. They're going to think you're where the activity is, right? It's make your own party. I love Angel's business. Make your big impact. That's why she's the queen of that, because a lot of it is actually, as you've heard today, and I know so many of you are going to watch replay to make sure that you've got it. Make sure I love the practicalities that you use there, Angel. Draw your own little map, write your words in. Make it simple. What I heard from your presentation, Angel, was that it is actually really simple. When you go one topic, guys, don't make it too complicated. One topic. Annie Gibbins is called a women's success catalyst because I help start and create that energy with you to make sure that you're successful. So if it's something about women and success, they'll find Annie Gibbins. I'm having a success summit. It's not surprising, is it? Because I'm on trend. Everything I do is about success. Angel will be about, media exposure, branding, elevating your presence, getting you seen, and so you all have that. Everyone, I love your words, Angel, secret sauce. Everyone has their little secret sauce. Don't think even in any market it's too saturated for you. You know what? You learn that market, you love it, and you just make yourself part of that and you rise above. And we're all here to help you in Women's Biz Tribe globally, to help cheer you on, give you strategies. Oh my goodness, watch this episode over and over and over again, and I can imagine you start to soar straight away. Who's going to just after this session go straight to Google News, right? I'm thinking a lot of people are typing straight away. So do that, everybody. I can't wait to hear Angel speak again on the next summit, and definitely make the opportunity to claim some of those free resources. What a blessing she is to provide those to you. And throughout this summit, you will have so many opportunities for free giveaways. So definitely take those on board. Thank you so much, Angel. It's been super fabulous having you join us.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.